Hey guys, this is Foday of Apple Jolly Ranchers doing a hero review on White Rabbit. Okay, so White Rabbit is a yellow 5-star hero out of the Wonderland event. He has the class ability of Cleric, which means that if you max him out and you give him emblems, he will stand a percentage chance of resisting mana effect abilities. He's also in the Wonderland family, which means that if you have more than one hero from the Wonderland event on the field, he gets a bonus to mana regeneration and critical hits. Okay, so to stats. White Rabbit has a attack of 731, which is nothing to sneeze at, but at the same time, nothing to really write home about. It's a decent attack stat for a 5-star hero. Then he has a 749 defense stat, which is actually another pretty solid stat, a little above average, I would think, and a 1353 HP, which is about an average HP stat for a 5-star hero, which tells me he's kind of a jack of all trades. He's not meant to be hyper offensive or defensive. He's meant to just be there and use his ability. Well, and speaking of which, his ability called Rabbit's Watch deals 280% damage to a target and nearby enemies. The target gets a negative 34% defense for 4 turns. The effect's duration is reset if the target is healed. This effect cannot be dispelled. Alright, so 280, like, that is a low damage ability, but the effect is nice. So, like, you get the negative 34 defense, which is huge because there's only one other possible yellow that gives you a negative defense debuff. So, like, that's a good debuff. And then you can't, if your opponent heals at all, the counter resets and the defensive debuff stays. So, uses for White Rabbit. All right, so I start off with the main usage, Titan usage. He's got an above. So for Titan usage, I think he's pretty decent. He's got an above a 700 attack stat for a 5-star, pretty decent. And he has an ability that helps you out. There aren't too many yellow heroes with a defense debuff. I believe he was actually the first one. With Costume Vivica coming in at the second one. But yeah, so right off the bat, that's huge because he's the only one that can do it. For raids on offense, he's a pretty solid hero, I think. Like, he's got a fast speed, a little spread damage. And he's got that defensive buff. So, like, if you're stacking other heroes like June or Jackal, like, that kind of defense stacks. And, you can be able to use him for pretty decent effect, I think. But for raid defense, I don't like him as much because defensive-wise, he has one of those abilities that doesn't really aim itself. So, like, it's nice that hero has that negative debuff, but chances are the computer's not going to capitalize on it for you. But that being said, it's not a bad defensive hero. It's just not a great defensive hero. So, it's actually a pretty decent one. So, Rabbit is best used with, in a yellow stack. And if you're going to use him in a yellow stack with Jackal or June to back him up for heavy damage. Titans, he's solid. Overall, he's a solid hero and well worth your darts. So, if you guys have any questions, problems, concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye now.